Hi Scorpio, it's Power Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Scorpio, this is what are their true intentions in love. And this is a reading for you and whoever you're connected to. It could just be a mild romance or it could be a full-on marriage. I don't know, right? Let's see what we have for Scorpio and their person. Show me the energy for Scorpio and their person, please. Show me the energy for Scorpio and their person. The ego, all right. Okay, somebody is being trapped by their ego here because the man is like, or not even the man, I guess it's a man, but you know, if you can see the card, it's interesting here. Looks like he's trapped in, like, bound in a towel or something like that, or like a sheet. Desire. Okay, so these could be your person's energies or yours, and we're going to get into that in just a minute. Let's put the cards out, and then I'm going to have a look at those cards in just a minute. Yeah, and if you are bound by the ego, if anybody is, this means that they make decisions based on the wrong things. Yeah, that's what they do. They go through their life, and their ego rules them, and the ego creates fear for you. It can make you very selfish. And the ego never really goes after what they really want, because they are dealing with all these other issues. Like, the ego doesn't really listen to the soul. Doesn't follow their inner voice. It's really an interesting reading. Because just like macho, I mean, there's macho women, but let's talk about macho men, because there's more macho men there are. I'm not a hater, you guys know I'm not. In fact, I love men. But, you know, the ego, when somebody is macho, you know, for example, maybe this is not a great analogy, but somebody who's married, or like to sometimes ego can make you kind of choose money sometimes over what's really important, or sometimes ego is like, it can be trying to keep up with the Joneses, but you're not really happy. The ego, it's very deep, right? You guys can study that, the ego, if you want. Freud talked all about it. And not just Freud, but I feel like there are other psychologists too. I feel like he was the one who kind of really, you know, really spoke about it a lot. So let's see what we have: the ego, the id, and something else, right? When you take psychology, they explain all that. It's pretty interesting. Let's see. That's if they're still explaining it, because honestly, they are trying to get rid of anything that brings you enlightenment or wisdom, because they want us to be all stupid. Yeah, they do. And loaded off your ass. This is why heroin and cocaine are legal in Oregon. Can you believe that stuff? Okay. So let's see what we got. Let's get into the reading, though, you guys, because you guys don't want to hear about that. No, you don't. You came here for the romance. Yes, you did, and I understand that, right? Okay, let's see what we got. And you are in this energy, Scorpio. Okay. So Scorpio, for you, the block is the Queen of Cups. The block for your person is the Queen of Wands reversed. Maybe they are the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, or Sag. Yeah, it looks like you want to heal the situation with your person, maybe. In your desire position is the Three of Swords, but it's a healing heart Three of Swords. And what they want, they look like they want to empty a cup out here, like stop, end a relationship, something like that. Okay, they're fearing the Justice card, which is really interesting. Maybe they're Libra, but they could be fearing like a court case. Maybe they think they're going to lose money. But let's hear. Let's go ahead. I mean, that's kind of jumping the gun on the reading, right? But let's see what these cards have to say about the ego and desire. Okay. Let's see what we have. Let's look at the ego card first, because I feel like it's just fitting, right? Yeah, let's see what we have. And the ego, bear in mind that you have something inside you that is stronger and more divine than what generates passions and moves you like a puppet. Yeah, that's your ego, right? Yeah. Oh, that is stronger and more divine than what generates passions and moves you like a puppet. Okay, this is saying that, yeah, this is saying what I was saying earlier, but let's continue. We live enclosed in a covering. Fear dominates our idea of life. To be, we think we have to protect ourselves. And whatever evokes the death of our identity generates profound anxiety in us. Wow. It's like whatever we think we are, if somebody or if a situation is it's kind of what we believe we are, but maybe we are not that. Let's see. In this way, our life becomes rigid. It no longer flows. Remember, if you truly desire to live, you must be ready to die. Okay? And your small ego, what that means is that live fully. Because if you are not living fully about what you really want in this life, or what really is good for you, then you're just dying anyway, Yeah, it might be not a great analogy there, but let's see here. These guys are super profound, these guys. And your small ego fears both life and death. Wow. In that it risks dying at every step. In this way, it drags you along. Wow. Like you feel stuck, right? Because you kind of fear everything. To get out into life, you must let that small ego, which believes it exists, die. You must know that the death of your ego is not your death, but a real opportunity for you to live. You see? Yeah. The ego is only a hard crust, lacking life, that envelops you. It has to be broken and thrown away. Wow. Yeah, super interesting here. It's major psychology, right? And the desire card, we know what the desire card is, right? It is definitely about desire, but let's see what they say, because these are major philosophers in here. I think Plato's in here, Ralph Waldo Emerson, who's a famous writer. Yeah, let's see what we have. Desire must not be destroyed. It must be purified. It must not be left to decline, but be transformed. Your energy itself is desire. To be against it means against yourself and every other thing. In other words, if you really want something, you have to get it in this life, okay? Because you don't die, you don't, remain on your deathbed going, wow, I wish I would have got that, I wish I would have did that, and things like that. Really interesting here, okay. So the ego, somebody is not operating under the divine. They are not being true to themselves because they're dealing with ego, which is a very deep subject. So let's look at your energy, the Ace of Pentacles, Scorpio. Hope you guys didn't mind all that. It's pretty deep, yeah. Your person could have ego issues. They could. And the Ace of Pentacles and the Lover's card, this is your past energy. Maybe you cut ties with somebody. Maybe you felt really stuck and you wanted to cut ties with them. Okay, but it is about the Lovers. Usually the Eight of Swords energy coming with the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles, or, is really you feel stuck, or you have cut ties because of another union. Maybe because of a choice somebody has made. The Four of Cups reversed with the Strength card is your current energy. Yeah, you're trying to deal with somebody who, your person here, I think, who is opening up opportunities or seeing somebody else. Three of Pentacles, yeah, something like that. There could have been an ending here too, but I feel like you are, it doesn't look like there's an ending here yet, but I feel like you're concerned here that your person is kind of up to no good. The block for you is the Victory card, the Six of Wands. Yeah, you feel like your person's going to have victory with somebody else and walk away. Page of Wands. You might have to walk away from them because they seem to be having victory. Yeah. And, or you think they are, right? Yeah. And this Three of Swords is what you want. I feel like you want to heal a family dynamic. You could have a baby with your person, maybe you're a child, and you want to heal a family with them. You want to heal the situation with them. I feel like you do. What you are fearing is a new start, or your person, like, having, or maybe realizing some value in another situation. Yeah, you're fearing they're going to walk away. Yeah, Page of Wands. So let's see here. The Nine of Swords is their past energy. So they're dealing with worry about a Sagittarian, or they are Sagittarius, right? It's kind of how it looks here. It could be anybody because this is a general read. Sagittarius is not, in every one of your readings, though, or you know what I mean, or yeah, not. These are generals. Six of Pentacles. For me, your person's worried about some Sagittarian, or they have recently been. Maybe they had in a third party, And we have the Three of Swords here, the Three of Wands, yeah, and the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles, yeah. So we know this is third party anyway. So what let's see, their current energy is the Hermit card. They could be Virgo. They look like they're taking action and letting a situation go. I feel like in the past you were worried about it. Yeah, and the block here is they're walking away to have victory. Wow, this is a hard read here. Your person, you're dealing with somebody who has major ego issues. Yes, you are. The Queen of Wands is, you could be dealing with Mr. Macho, okay? I'm not hating on men, you guys, but women are too, but more men are more macho, especially in the Latin culture, okay? And nobody's hating on Latinos. Everything you say right now is, you know, you're a hater. Yeah, they've done that purposely, guys. That's not by chance. It didn't just show up. They've been doing that for years. Okay, everybody's an ist, some type of an ist, if you know what I mean, right? Yeah, because because maybe if I say I like blonde hair men, that makes me all of a sudden that makes me a racist. That's the shit that they have. That's the dynamic they have created in this in this country. So we'll all hate each other, and so they're playing people. Yeah, they are. So let's see what we got, you guys. Don't make any comments on that, all right, guys? Because, you know, I care about everybody, but that is the truth, okay? And I myself am very mixed. You know, my mom is 100% Norwegian. Yes, she is. And my dad's mother came from Brazil with African roots. Yes, she did. So let's look at the Queen of Wands here. And the Queen of Wands is showing up in the reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. This is their block. I feel like they're either a Sagittarius here, or they're a fire sign, or they are, where's that Virgo card? Or they're a Virgo possibly. They could be Gemini. We have Gemini in the reading. We have Libra over here. And then, of course, we have Leo. And, of course, maybe any water sign. But I feel like the Queen of Cups is you. Yeah. So they're a fire sign, or they're dealing with one. Here's the King and the Queen of Wands in their block. And the card of Sagittarius. OMG. So somebody's dealing with a Sag here. I feel like your person is the Moon card. The block for them is maybe they have doubts or fears. Yeah, they have doubts and fears about this person. Here they are in the recent past energy. Scorpio with the Nine of Swords and the Temperance card. Here they are in the past energy. So they're super worried. We know that if you guys are like driving along in the car, you know, can't look at the screen. The Nine of Swords is major worry. I feel like it's about a Sagittarian for some of you guys, because the Wheel of Fortune is here, the Queen of Wands is here, and the King of Wands is here. Okay, so let's look over here and look at their desire. They want a brand new beginning, and they're pouring this cup out over here. Magician reversed. I feel like they want the the power to do this. Page of Cups. Yeah, they want a love offer. And the High Priestess, you're showing up as well. This could be a secret, though. And Justice is what they are fearing. The Chariot card in the reverse. They're fearing some stagnation, maybe for a divorce, maybe a court case. Ten of Wands. They're carrying a burden here. Wow. I mean, maybe they want balance with this other person. It could be. Wow, we're going to find out all about your person with the big ego over here. We're going to find out all about your person, Scorpio, and we're going to kind of call them out, and we're going to see, you know, how they really feel about you and how they are viewing the connection and what's most important to them, or in their mind, right? In their minds, this person does, I feel like they don't, you know, when the ego card shows up, I feel like they're not really true to themselves because they have major ego issues, kind of like that. Okay, and we're going to find out what they are willing or unwilling to do in the situation, what they hide, and their true intentions. Thank you so much. You guys are all super affordable. And, yeah, thank you so much.